Hey y'all, and welcome to PolitiBrawl. My name is Brian, and Donald Trump isn't just honoring this family and giving them the opportunity to mourn in front of the country. He's also reminding people that this tragedy could have been averted. Let's dive in.
The family is special. Ronell was special. And today we're really grateful to be joined by Corporal Singh's wife, Anamika, and their precious 10-month-old son, Arnav. Where are you? You're right here someplace. Stand up, please. And also here are his great parents, Ronnie and Via, and his brother. Where is Reggie, his brother? Reggie. What a great family. Reggie, come up here, will you please? Come on up. Come on. This is unexpected, but this family, I tell you, you get to know some people. Come on up. They may let you up. I think so. I think Reggie's okay. Come on up, Reggie. How about bringing the beautiful boy up? Come on up. Come on. Mrs. Singh, come up. Come on up. You know what? How about mom and dad, too? Come on up. Mom and dad, wife and baby. Come on up. Come. It's an incredible family. That's great. Got to see it to understand what it's all about. It's hard to imagine what they've been through. Hard to imagine. Come on up, Reg. You didn't know you'd be doing this, Reggie. Sorry, Reggie.
I am the brother of Corporal Ronil Singh. I'd like to thank every single law enforcement officer over here. What do you guys go through? I heard stories from my brother. This man over here, the Singh family supports him. Whatever he's doing for the law enforcement, we support him. His team at the White House has reached out to us multiple times. I don't think that has ever happened before, ever. This man is amazing, and my family supports him. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm proud of you. Thank you. You want to say something? You want to say? So cute. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Please. Thank you, darling. You take care of yourself. Great job. Thank you very much. Oh, she said, no, I don't want to speak. Actually, I do. I like that. I think it's great. Go.
It's something I didn't get to do at the office. I actually want to thank you personally for you're the only one that actually reached out and gave your condolence to the family. And it actually means a lot to all of our law enforcement families that are here for the sacrifice my husband and his brothers in blue and sisters in blue have given. So I want to thank you that. And every family sitting out here wants justice for what happened to their loved ones. And that's what I want for my husband.
Thank you. That's really, thank you.
What a typical Trump moment, just giving the mic over to a family and giving them the spotlight they kind of deserve. And granted, there are different ways to mourn people, and if I'm in mourning, I don't want the camera, I don't want the spotlight. I want to mourn in peace. But that's the difference between me and some other people. And speaking of other people, These folks here, if you didn't notice that the brother of the fallen officer, Ronell Singh, not pronounced Singh as in the word we sing, but in the Indian name Singh with an H on the end. And you'll notice that they all have a little bit of an accent. They're probably first generation Americans coming over from India. And you'd think that, first generation Americans? Not, and Donald Trump, you'd think that that's not a match made in paradise. And yet, what looks to be like first generation Americans came over and decided to be law enforcement officers in California, in the case of Ronell Singh, and loses his life in the line of duty, protecting people against an illegal migrant. Okay? That's what ended up happening here. And so this knocks down not only a whole bunch of narratives, but it also is a stark reminder that America isn't a single accent. America isn't a skin color. Okay? It's not. It is about the values and ideals that you want to have the opportunity to own property and to get away from the tiredness of the old world that you could not properly escape. It is about coming to a new world and making yourself anew. It's almost as if a story of rebirth almost. That's the basic mythos of America. And these people are living it. And they fully believe that Donald Trump is giving them the best opportunity to do so. This was back in 2019, all right? This was back in, I think, Stanislaus County, I believe, out in California. And that's on the mountainside. Because there's a place called Stanislaus National Forest. Beautiful area in the Sierra Nevada. But a law enforcement man lost his life because he was giving it to serve a country that he likely had just moved to in recent years. And maybe he's second generation and the accent's just thicker with his brother than it was with himself. But his wife came up and gave a wonderful speech. And someone who was in mourning holding a child. Man, I don't think I could do that. That is a testament to strength of character of everyone up on that stage. But we need to pivot just a little bit to what all's going on. That the man who was slain, his perpetrator, for lack of a better word, was an illegal migrant. And this isn't just an isolated issue. As a matter of fact, this was back in 2019 when Trump was in office for the first time. Let's go over some more recent issues, mind you. Illegal immigrant accused of Missouri police officer's death had a prior rap sheet. Ramon A. Chavez Rodriguez of Honduras was charged in St. Louis police officer David Lee's death. Published in September 25th, 2024. Then, another issue in Las Vegas. An illegal migrant was deported twice but kept on coming back into the United States before this migrant drove the wrong way and crashed into a cop who was at the time off duty. The cop left behind a wife and 3 children. And then there's a migrant accused of shooting at 2 New York Police Department officers, and his case had apparently been dismissed. These were all in 2024, so multiple fatalities. One was an accident, one was this dude didn't know how to drive, and the other had a weapon and fired upon officers. And there's an even better organization that has a far better list called the Federation for American Immigration Reform. They have entire list year by year of serious crimes committed by illegal aliens. And these are just the serious crimes list. And there's this tired old talking point that I really want to get into here. That, illegal migrants, they commit less crimes than the average American citizen. Well, number one, if they're here illegally, then they've already committed a crime. So I have to throw that number right out the window. And I have to laugh because of the sheer absurdity of that idea. But yet, lefties will still defend them. We'll have activist judges that will still throw away cases. We still have a problem where Democrat governors and Democrat mayors will continue to house migrants. So far, the only main one that I can think of that's pushing back has been Eric Adams of New York City. And I think part of that is the whole idea that the Democrats did not want him to win this election. And so they tried to trump up some charges against him. And now he's getting his revenge. It seems to be a running theme with the moderate Democrats. The moment you step out of line, the hard line on the left comes in and pushes you out of the party, like, say, RFK Jr. How about Tulsi Gabbard? Now Eric Adams is having the same problem, and Bernie Sanders almost got pushed out until he took a deal that he could not refuse. So ultimately, we have a problem here in the United States with illegal immigration. We are currently solving part of that problem where we can. But ultimately, issues like these should never happen. And since I'm a Georgia boy, I will always say this. Her name is Laken Riley. Athens, Clarke County is a sanctuary city, and it is essentially a third world country. And a violent migrant who had been released from the U.S. multiple times, and instead of being deported, he had escaped Venezuela and had escaped his problems in New York City, came down to live with some family members in Athens, Clarke County, and decided that he was going to take matters into his own hands, and ultimately, Laken Riley lost her life. So while I do appreciate the mourning that goes on for the initial family in this video, while I'm thankful for Donald Trump being as presidential as he can, and even as non-political as he can be, it's a time to remind people there is a problem with illegal immigration in this country. It is quite significant. And unfortunately, we're still going to see problems and before we can finally get to the bottom of this issue entirely. And that's what I hope that Tom Homan is going to do, and I fully believe in his abilities and Trump's vision for a safer America. Folks, my name is Brian. Hope you enjoyed that segment here on PolitiBrawl. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one. And until then, y'all have a good one.